The Guyana Public Service Union has accused the government of showing scant regard for the rule of law as it relates to the legally binding collective labor agreement, the ILO conventions, and the rule of law. At a press conference today, GPSU President Patrick Yard said the union has submitted the documents to the court on the matter.
The circumstances outlined above resulted in legal advice premised on government's shameless display of executive lawlessness and continued insensitivity and disregard for the rule of law, including the Constitution of Guyana, ILO conventions, and legally binding collective agreements. This inappropriate and irresponsible conduct has once again led to an impasse between the Guyana Public Service Union and the government of Guyana. And let me say this, an essential ingredient in this relationship is trust. I want to emphasize this. An essential ingredient in this relationship between the government and the Guyana Public Service workers, which represent public servants, is trust, which is solely lacking. It is lacking. Okay? There is no confidence that you could rely on what you're told or with respect to the due respect of workers' rights and the rule of law. It is hope that justice would be served soonest. We have already stated that we have submitted the necessary documents to the law courts. We have done that already. We are acquainted with a response. I don't want to go into details on that, but we could share with you what the AG office has responded to, and we were prepared to share with you what our response to that will be. No court documents, filings at the courts.
Education Officer of the Union, Vera Norton, reading a prepared statement, noted that the selectiveness in the distribution of the grants from the public funds with noticeable politicization is clearly discriminatory. She pointed to the one-off cash grant that was given to sugar workers, fisher folk, and private cane farmers.
That the president's actions are dissimilar to his spoken word. His claim to One Guyana, statehood, is dissimilar to his project implementation for the people of Guyana. There seems to be a love for some and not for all when relief is being granted from the country's coffers. Following Ali's assumption as president in 2020, he has only managed to pay the workers of the state a miserly grant of $25,000 and an equally shameful 7% across-the-board increase in December 2021. Amidst the billions of dollars being doled out daily in his constituents and amidst much political fanfare. In fact, government appears to be on a track to make another illegal declaration for salaries and wages increases in December 22, and has been its modus operandi for several years. There has also been public outcries in the visual, print, and social media about the treatment of public servants, but government has not showed any inclination to bring relief to its workforce.
Further, the union noted that the rights of workers to be represented by a trade union of choice is being disrespected by the constant refusal to enter into collective bargaining agreements.